Guys, I hope you are doing well this Tuesday afternoon. I wanted to say thank you to my replay viewers. I wanted to do an introduction scope. I belong to a Facebook group called Periscope Brigade, and we're doing different challenges in that group. Amy Melsick is the group owner, and she has issued some challenges for us to do, so I thought I would jump in on the fun. If you are interested in keeping up with me and other social medias, you can find me on my blog, which is www.melscreativecreations.blogspot.com, and that is where I mostly talk about Stampin' Up. And then because I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator as well as a homeschooler, I homeschool a 17-year-old girl and a 14-year-old boy. And on Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram, you can find me as Mel's Creative Creations. And then on Twitter, Periscope, you can find me as Airteme. So let me turn this camera so you can see me, and I will begin my scope, my introduction scope. Hi. I'm actually scoping in what I call my schoolroom craft room. So anyways, like I said, I'm going to do an introduction scope as a challenge from Amy Melsick. You can find her as Busy Boys Brigade. She is also the group owner for Periscope Brigade on Facebook. Anyways, like I said, my name is Melinda Hoover, and you can find me in California where it's really cold. It seems like the Midwest and East Coast have gotten our weather because we've been getting some pretty cold weather. Anyways, let me continue. So I had never planned to scope. I was content to just sit and watch others. I first heard of Periscope because of Crystal Payne, who is Money Saving Mom, and she had posted about it on her Instagram. And so I was curious, and I thought I would come over and look at it. And I was hooked after watching my first Melsick. And one of the first people that I watched was Amy Weiler, who is Polka Dot Wishes and also the founder of Mommy Scopes. So I've been a part of Periscope since August of 2015, but didn't really start scoping till a few months later after I'd found the mommy groups and the homeschool group, which you can find Mommy Scopes and Homeschool Scopes. They are both found on Facebook if those are groups that you are interested in joining. I think this light is too bright. There, I think that's a little better. I usually scope at night because that's when I have my free time. And so I'm used to using that light, but I guess that's too bright during the day. So anyways, like I said, I didn't start scoping till a few months later. I haven't been as consistent as I would like to be, so that's why I am doing my introduction again. I did an introduction scope a few months back, but I figured it doesn't hurt to do it again. I'm open to scope about whatever. I'd like there to be an emphasis on Stampin' Up as I'm a demonstrator. Hi, Doxa Theos. Thanks for joining. I remember seeing you around, but I cannot remember your name. Can you please tell it to me again? Hi, Tatiana. Nice to see you again. I'm just doing my introduction scope for Periscope Brigade. I'm not sure if you're in that group or not. I think you are. It's been a while since I've done scopes and I can't remember who's in what. Oh, okay. Okay. So I am married. We celebrate 15 years on Valentine's. Like I said earlier, I'm a stay-at-home mom who homeschools and also does Stampin' Up on the side. Yeah, me too. I took a break during the holidays, and it's like I seem to have forgotten how to do everything. Thank you. So I would like to focus on the business side of Stampin' Up as my daughter graduates this year. She's my 17-year-old. And then I have a son who is a 9th grader. So I will have time to do something like that where I can focus on my business and just, maybe help people see what things you could do with Stampin' Up. So my hobbies are watching Periscope. In fact, I I was tired after coming from the gym last night and I had all these things to do. And instead, I found myself crawling in bed and binging on Periscope because sometimes I have a hard time watching Periscope during the day because I'm busy. So at night, I just watch the replays. It's not as much fun as catching people live, but you know, I have some favorites. And so I like to at least see what they did for the day and things like that. Oh yeah. Yeah, Periscope has definitely taken over my TV watching. I also like to play in my planner. In fact, I have my planner right here. I have a happy planner. And I like to decorate in it. Let me see what I can show you. I'll show you my Christmas one because that's the most decorated. It's got a lot of writing in it, but I'll just show you real quick what it looks like. There we go. I use washi tape and stickers and whatever else, and then I punch out maybe different sayings and pictures that I like. And like I said, Periscope has kind of taken, that was in December. And like I said, Periscope has taken over my TV watching, so I'm forever behind on my TV watching. But some shows that I do keep up with is like Walking Dead, Criminal Minds, and I like all the, well, there really is only, to me, a lot of cop shows and a lot of hospital shows. So of course I like Blue Bloods, and I find that I like I think it's Code Black, Code Red. I can't remember that new show that's on CBS. I think it's CBS. See, I'm all mixed up because I'm not keeping up with my TV watching. So I also like to pen pal, and I like to read. And oh, you haven't seen it yet? It's pretty good. I'm thinking about getting back into scrapbooking because that's how I started with paper crafting. Was I would do traditional scrapbooking. I was actually introduced in scrapbooking with Creative Memories, and then I branched out from there and I became a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. It'll be 5 years in July. So anyways, I'm thinking of getting back into scrapbooking because I miss it and I like documenting our family history in a creative way. So that was it for my scope, for my introduction scope. If you guys have any questions or if you would like me to expand on anything else I said, I'll be happy to do that. Oh yeah? So you stopped? You did scrapbooking for a while. Hi Mom and Thriving, thanks for coming. I just finished doing my introduction scope. What is Stampin' Up? Stampin' Up is a company that focuses mostly on stamps and ink, but they also sell paper and different tools that you can use, like punches and different things like that. Let me see. Oh, hold on. I'll show you like a picture of our catalogs we have. So this is our most recent catalog. And then this is a catalog that we're using right now that if you buy, if you place a $50 order, you get some free items. And I'll just kind of do that. I did a scope. I'm on Catch Me, and I guess I should write that down on my piece of information paper. I'm on Catch Me, and if you're interested in looking at that. They used to have stuff for digital scrapbooking, but they did away with it. And of course, now I can't find my, I guess for my information sheet, next time I'll write down what my Catch Me is if you want to ever go back to any of my scopes. Of course, I'm still new at scoping, so you'll probably see me fumble on some of my wording. And this is our main catalog. I'm not sure if I already showed that or not. I did a scope just a few minutes ago that showed off some of the things that I made on Saturday, but I'll go ahead and show it here. Okay, so I made this flower out of our Valentine paper, and this is Winka Stella gold. I don't know why it looks weird. I think it's because I can see the boo-boo right there. Oh, okay. And then this is a Valentine card I've made. And then this is another card I made. Yeah. What I like about Stampin' Up is some of the things you can get. They come in kits. So if you're nervous about cutting the paper a certain size or you don't know how to put it all together, they have kits. And so you can make your own cards and different things like that. Oh, what else was I going to show? I made something for my youth minister that is leaving. We had a goodbye party for him on Sunday, him and his family, and I was trying to show it on my iPad, but it wouldn't come through, so I will just show it to you because I copied a lot of my stuff in our catalogs on Saturday when I had my craft day with my ladies. So right here is what I made, but instead of putting it on a clipboard, I just used cardstock, and I put it in a page protector so that he had the option of putting it in a frame if he wanted to later, because I wrote something in the back for him and his family to read later on instead. But like I said, this was my introduction scope, and if you are interested in joining our Facebook group, you can find us at Periscope Brigade, and the group owner there is Amy Melsick, and on Periscope, she's also known as Busy Boys Brigade. She's a homeschooler, and she's an admin at Homeschool Scopes. I think something like that. Anyways, if you don't have any further questions or any other comments, I'm going to go ahead and let you go, and I hope you guys have a great Tuesday afternoon. Thank you for coming. It was good for you to come by. I appreciate it. I'm going to put my information back on, because I heard that Periscope now ends your scope with your last picture, and I don't want them to show me with my mouth open or something like that. You too. Have a blessed week. Thanks for coming.